Hi, everybody. Just want to make sure that YouTube is letting me do live here. All right, looks like we are good. Hey, everybody, and welcome to the nighttime oracle reading that I'm going to be doing for you guys. I decided to do a last minute pop up, so hope you guys will enjoy this. And it's something that's been on my mind, and just thought we'd do an open discussion as we're doing some oracle cards and readings. And hopefully you guys will enjoy what you hear. So I am happy everybody is here, so I'm going to do some hellos. And let me back up here, see who came in first. Natalie was first. Hello, Natalie. Welcome, welcome. And Miss Wendy is here. And the fabulous Jackie Jacaranda is here. Viviani's here, but will be lurking, having dinner in a few minutes. I hope you're having something good. I'm going to have to find something after the live to eat myself. We've got Light777, hello. And Lisa Rhodes, hello to you. Sharp Lisa is here, hello. And Lady Silver 1111 is here, popped in to say hello. Hello to you. And hey, Kimberly King, welcome back. And Linda is here, hello. And Gertrude is here, yay. Gertrude and I are going to be having a live tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and I'll tell you more about that at the end. But that will be at noon time, Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on Gertrude's channel, so if you have not subscribed to Gertrude's channel, please do so. It's going to be a really special live that we've been looking forward to doing for a long time. So, oh, thank you, Light777. I usually hide it, but I was able to do something with it today a little bit. It's still kind of hat hairy. Hey, Ron, Unconditional Love, how are you? It's good to see you. And just scrolling. Noor is here. Hey, Noor, welcome. Your chat is slow. I gotcha. Mine is fast. I'm trying to keep up with everybody here. I think I said hi to Sharp Lisa. If not, hi, Sharp Lisa. To keep all these Lisas straight in here. And I think, yep, we're at the end there. Okay. And Nivra just popped in. Hi, Nivra. So welcome, everybody. And so Michelle, hey, Michelle. And so what I thought about doing is I was just sitting here and I was like kind of bored, kind of, just stuck in not a bad way, but just kind of stuck in kind of a Four of Cups situation, right? Where I was just like, I'm just kind of in the middle and feel kind of murky today. And then I decided to pull out some oracle cards, and I knew I wanted to do that, but then I was like, why don't I just do this with everybody? So we'll do it together. And my question is, how do you lead a spiritual life in everyday situations? And this is not about religion or anything like that. I believe, and this is just me, but I believe if you do not harm yourself or others, or judge others, I think that's part of the harming, is by judging other people. I think that what you believe is what you believe, and that's right for you. So this is not to change anybody from my perspective or anything like that. And I know we have a lot of different people who have a lot of different beliefs, and that's wonderful, I think, because I think there's good that you can pull out of a lot of different areas and ways of belief. So let's just say that first of all. And I'm just going to pull some oracle cards. If you are new or on replay, welcome. And if you guys can hit the like and subscribe, if you're not subscribed already, it'll just help my channel, help me to do what I love doing. That's by doing these type of lives. So yeah, it's kind of in the format of what Sonia Rain does. So I have her to thank because I got the idea from her when she does her coffee chats and oracle readings. So this is going to go along kind of with that format. Of course, I'll still be doing my readings and walkthroughs and all that good stuff as well. Okay, so let's see, just saying who else has come in? Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. Awesome. All right. Yeah, up to 625, Wendy. It's because of you guys. So you guys pull other people in. So I appreciate that. And posting links and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you for doing that. Right. So no questions tonight. Instead, please feel free to participate in the chat and tell me what your thoughts are as we go through this and just on how to not get stuck in a rut, basically, when you're living day to day, because it's all different than, for me, it's different than when I'm up here, because I'm up here and I can feel all your good energy, and that helps so much. And it helps to be, grounded all the time. But am I grounded all the time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And there's, times of boredom, there's times of stress, there's times of, you know, just feeling down and out. And I think that's kind of what all of us go through from time to time. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just wondering if there's a better way of dealing with that. And that's why I wanted to pull out some of my favorite oracles. And let's see, if you want to show your love and support, there are links at the bottom. That is definitely up to you. I do hope that you guys participate as we're going through. I hope this is something that we can chat with together. So in between the oracles, I'll be coming back to chat and looking at your comments too. So get ready to participate with me, and we will get started. And again, no personal readings, but I'll be doing the power animals with readings on Sunday. And I'm hoping to do that with the Pagan cats, but I want to make sure Grace is here because she's the one who got me that. So that will be on Sunday. But tomorrow's all about Gertrude, and that's going to be a fun one. All right, let's get started. You find gratitude helps tremendously in looking at the positive. Absolutely, 100%, Nibra. Yeah. Gratitude is something that I forget to do sometimes. So being grateful, even though you think, well, what about this? What about my rent? What about, you can have all these things going in your mind. It's easy to not be gracious, right? Not to have gratitude. And I think that's definitely one way to keep positive. And you're saying staying positive as well. So yeah, I definitely agree with you completely. All right. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Hello, Emerald Buddha. Welcome. Glad you are here. And let's just pull a few cards here and see what happens. Just a total random pop-up live here, so anything can happen with these cards. I'm excited. I'm going to do the Whispers of Love first. Or Whispers of Healing, excuse me. Because we definitely need all healing in our lives, don't we? And sometimes, we're going through just good times. Sometimes we have medium times where it's just like ho-hum. I think that's where most of our time is. And finding the spiritual in that, I think, is definitely, important. And I want to be able to do it more. And I'm sure a lot of us do. And then there's times when we're just down and out, right? And we need that helping hand. And we need that spiritual force to lift us up again. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. Patricia Heaslip is here. Commit to happiness. Awareness. There you go, Nibra. Grateful. Look at that. Reliable. Right, so let's take a look. Yeah, I think it's so important that we do commit to happiness in our everyday life, isn't it? And so we can just look at the positive, as Nibra was just saying, and that helps you commit to happiness. Look at the good things that are going on in your life. And then awareness, being aware of the good things that are out there, right? And being aware of, the positive things that are out there. And then we got grateful. Nibra described it perfectly. There's your grateful card, Nibra. One of the first ones I pulled. That was pretty cool. So being grateful for what we have. And we may not think that we have a lot, but if you look at the people in, I know this is something your mom probably told you when you were a kid. My mom did. You think of the people in other countries who don't have, the things that we have. They don't have electricity. They don't have a secure home. That they live in fear and all kinds of things. We have so much more living here, having the internet, having a way to communicate with each other, and being grateful, I think, is so important with that. And then being reliable. Yeah, that's being reliable to ourselves and to other people as well. Making sure you keep your word as best as you possibly can. There's always things that get thrown in there sometimes. So, being a reliable person, I think, is so important. Showing up. And just keep in mind, guys, I'm preaching to the choir right now here because I was just going to do this and do it for myself. And then I was like, I want to do it for everybody. So we're doing this together and we're learning together. So being reliable, definitely. Let's take a look. I'm going to eavesdrop here. Oh, Wendy has to work. Is that tomorrow? Count your blessings, says Sharp Lisa. Absolutely. Yeah, count your blessings. I love that. Sharp Lisa, I stay grounded by spending as much time possible in my garden. Ooh, I love that. No matter what season, just taking deep breaths and taking in the nature. Yeah, that's a really good way. Definitely. Let me see if I can find my comments up here. Might just be able to take these out. Hey, Nicola, we are not doing readings today. We're just going to do oracle readings for the collective, so it'll be for everybody. But I will be on Sunday doing readings. Okay, and let me see here. Sure, Patricia, you guys can pull cards for me. I don't mind that at all. All right, let's see here. Let's pull some more here. And go to the Divine Animals. It's not Power Animal Day, but I really like this oracle, so I thought I would pull it out and see what we get. This is the Divine Animals by Stacy DeMarco. This is not the one I usually use for the Power Animals, so I thought I'd use it today. And I've got some angel cards, and then just some overall really good oracle cards that I think will help us and get us talking about some stuff. A lot of cards are wanting to come out today. Okay. Here we go. So we have the Tiger, Will. We have the Red Fox, Strategy. We have the Hare, Cycles. And we have the Bison, Ritual. Okay, let's see what we can pull out of these. The tiger, I love, there's a Kuan Yin type figure in the back, and she's riding this tiger, and it says will. So having free will, that's something that is a precious, precious gift to us. And we can know that when we're in a bad situation, yes, it needs to be addressed, but we have the free will of how we're going to react to it, right? And what we're going to do and say and do. And you don't have to follow pieces all the time. Instead, you have the free will to soar like a lion, or a tiger, or just to say, I'm not going to let this get me down. And then we have the Red Fox strategy. So writing down what you want out of your day, I think is real important. And I want to start doing that more, like writing down in the mornings, like what is my strategy? What are some of the things that I want to get done for the day? And yeah, having a strategy of what we do. And the hair is cycles. So we go through all kinds of different cycles in our life. I guarantee that where I'm at today and where you're at today is not where you were at 10 years ago or 20 years ago. And we're different people, right? And um, we have different needs. We have different ways of looking at things. And so, yeah, definitely going through cycles. And then the bison is ritual. What kind of rituals do you have? I have that I ground before I come on live every time. I call in angels. I call in my ancestors, my mom. You know, that's just rituals that I have. What are some of the rituals that you guys have, and are you doing them on a daily basis? Do you find it's better to do them on a weekly basis, like crystals, oracle, like this tarot? What do you guys do for your daily rituals? So let's take a look here, see where I've put my glasses. Actually, I don't think I need them here. Patricia pulled Lepidolite. Oh, awesome. Okay. And I love your picture, Patricia. I've never seen that up close. Liquid Crystal Oracle, conscious feeling, follow your heart, and ruled by the manta ray. I love that. I love that. Yeah, the manta rays are such gentle creatures, right? And let me just scroll down here. Just a minute. I'm eavesdropping on you guys. Sip, sip. All right. Look here. Meditate, says Nivra. Tarot Oracle daily. Qigong several times a week. I don't know what that is, Nivra. What is Qigong? And I'm probably saying it wrong. Natalie does oracle readings and tarot pulls. Yeah, yeah. I usually do that too, but I haven't as much as I did when I first got into tarot and oracle, and that's something I want to do a lot more. So you guys are giving me great ideas, so thank you for that. And I'm sure others in chat are benefiting from what you have to say. Hey, Genealogy Junkie, welcome. Glad you're here. And let's see, nice to give back, right? And know that when you help us, we hold space in our hearts for you too. Oh, thank you, Patricia. That's very sweet. Thank you. All right, let's pull a few more here. I've got a few oracles for you guys, and whether we get through all of them or not, we'll just see how time goes by here. Again, feel free to share your comments, what's running through your head. Feel free to participate, or if you just want to chill, that's fine too. Okay. So we got karma. And we have pure livelihood. Patience. Impermanence. And this one actually came out, and I'm going to honor it since it came out with the other one, pure mindfulness. All right, so let's take a look and see what these say. The karma card here, it says, the more you practice karma, the more you will discover that you are the master of your own fortune and the creator of your own destiny. Yeah. In its simplest form, karma implies cause and effect, right? So karma can give you the courage to look deeper into your past actions and take full responsibility for life as it is unfolding, knowing that you planted the karmic seeds in the past, right? So what we do today has ripple effects on what happens tomorrow, next day, and we can always go back and clear karma. And I'm really glad we can do that, but also, we have to remember that what we do today can affect someone else and even affect them for days or weeks to come, right? Our speech, all kinds of things there. It says flowers or weeds, fortunate or unfortunate, they are all there with you. All right, and we've got this guy here. Pure livelihood. Your work is to discover your world and then with all your heart, give yourself to it. Discover your world and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Inside each of us there's a longing to do work that helps others experience greater happiness and joy, work that builds a better world. Yeah, and I was just thinking about that, like, it helps us to help other people, doesn't it? And I think that's what we're here for, is to help other people, because that brings what? It brings happiness for us, right? Hey, Kiba, welcome. I've never heard of him or them, Genealogy Junkie. Let's see, back up here. I think I asked a question about the one practice. I remind myself not to get drawn into workplace drama. Yeah, that's a big thing. It's a big thing to try to step away from that, because sometimes it's easy to get caught in it, isn't it? So definitely. All right. Patience. This is a big one. Having patience. At the end of the way is freedom. Till then, patience. So, at the end is the way, and until then, we have patience. That sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not. Right? Patience is a fine, noble quality. It implies that everything is possible in the timelessness of space and being, and a deep knowingness reminds you that nothing can fail you but your own impatience. So nothing can fail you but your own impatience. I think that's a great thing to look at. Definitely. And impermanence. Thanks to impermanence, everything is possible. Right? Because nothing is permanent. If there's one thing that's permanent on this earth, that we are all here, you know what it is? It's change. It's change. That's what is permanent. It's the only thing that's permanent, because everything comes and goes. We all have our expiration date, right? We all have our time to be healthy, our time to be happy, but nothing is always permanent. And then there's a time to learn from the things that you're going through as well, and learning every day. I think pure mindfulness. Mindfulness is the miracle by which we master and restore ourselves. So this is a purity card, and it says, with mindfulness comes the awareness that what has happened in the past is only memory, right? And that what is going to happen in the future is but a form of fantasy. Yeah, so the important part is what? Staying in the now. So I love that. Staying in the now, be still and be open to the precious moments that life brings to you right now. Right? So I love that. Let's see here. Hey Teresa, welcome. Glad you are here. And thank you everybody for being here. And I'm really happy by the turnout. I was just like, I don't know who's gonna want to just hear me ramble, but I want to do this oracle reading for all of us. So I'm really glad that you guys are here and sticking with me. And again, please feel free to comment. This is the Prism Oracle. I love this one because it has really good positive sayings, and it has some that are not so positive that need to be turned around, from the negatives. So let's see what we get here. Yeah. 4. Pain. Right, that's not a fun one, is it? So how do we get out of pain? Reiki healing, right? I don't know a lot about Reiki healing, but that's something I want to learn about. So what do you do for your pain? How do you react to your pain? I know that I get a lot of headaches, not bad ones. I used to get really bad migraines that were horrible. But I found out I had serotonin syndrome. And long story short, I was able to correct, what I was doing so that didn't occur anymore. But I do still get headaches. And that, to me, is one of the worst pains that you can get. But what I've learned is to go into the pain, and a lot of times I will just touch my head where it's hurting or my neck where it's hurting and touch it as hard as I can, because when you come into the awareness of pain and you sit with it and you say, I'm going to sit with this and acknowledge it and bring all your energy into that pain, it usually stops. So it's one thing I've found with that. Happy place, says Natalie. Thank you, Nibra. Thank you, Jackie. You are very sweet. Creativity, right? We have the gift of being creative and just being able to come up with new things in our lives, right? I know when I started tarot, I had like no artistic being in myself at all, but I started like by drawing some on the cards, and these were my first cards. I don't have most of them anymore. They've been replaced. But I would just be creative with my tarot cards. And I started, to, what do you call it? When you're changing, you're modifying. I was modify some of my decks. I don't anymore. But that was a great part of creativity that I didn't know that I had, that just came up, after my spiritual awakening. Magic. That's something that we can have every day in our life, isn't it? When something unexpected happens, a synchronicity comes in, have that magic. And energy. We always can check on our energy and see how it is, and we can make ourselves go to the next level instead of getting bogged down. We have that free will, right, that we were looking at earlier. Yeah, we all are crazy here. Absolutely. I'm one of those weirdos with a very high. Oh, okay. Mom and sister are the same. Interesting. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are. And I am now, to a certain extent, because I went through the pain that I did with the migraines. Then the other stuff that causes me pain now is like, okay, this is not bad, because I know what bad can really be. So, yeah, I appreciate people who don't have a high pain tolerance level. That's good. Reiki, right? That's what I was thinking as well. Genealogy junkie. Yeah, the healing. I would love to learn more about that in my life. Not feeling well there, Teresa. All right. I hope you feel much better, and you take care, and love and hugs to you as well. You follow many on Telegram and Rumble. I'm not sure about those. A shift in perception can change lots of things. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. A shift in perception. Wendy says, I thank God and my angels every night for letting me live to see another day. Yeah, we're none of us are guaranteed another day, right? Excuse me. Not one of us is guaranteed another day. So just being grateful for being alive and being here with other people so that we can continue. Because if we're here with other people, then we have a mission. We have a, you know, We have all kinds of things that we can accomplish and do better. So I love that. Let's do the elemental oracle here. Pull us a few. And it could be emotional pain too, as well. Magic. Again, just the second time. We got magic. Hearth. South. And water. So magic says alchemy. We were just talking about magic, right? And how we know that we have the ability to create magic. If you're here and you're listening, you should know that you have the ability to create magic in your everyday life, and whatever you do, you can bring magic. And I think that's a special thing about spiritualism, is that we know that we have a higher power within us to make things out of nothing, right? Alchemy. I love that. And hearth is the little baby with the dog there. And it says comfort. The comfort of home. Yeah. Love that. We can all have that nostalgia of where we were, when we were growing up and having that warm place to live with our parents. And then going on adventures. I know some of my best memories are, times that just went out with friends and did some stuff that was, impulsive. And there was nothing wrong as long as we weren't hurting other people or ourselves. Then, adventures are fun. Just getting in the car and driving somewhere. Then we got water, creation. So we can create the world that we live in as far as how we are perceiving and are being perceived, but more importantly, how we're perceiving others, and what we let come in and stay with us. And hopefully that's good things that will come in and stay. So here, there's just another one or two here. Let's see. Oh, okay, Patricia, no problem. Sorry about that. Okay. So I pulled out a couple of angel decks. I thought we'd take a look at them. The first one is the Angel and Ancestors. Let's see what comes out there. Ooh, so really want to come out. All right. The High Priest. So this would be like the Hierophant card, right? Fire Guardian. Fire Guardian. You're kind of like the King of Wands. Medicine Mother. The Empress. And the Traveler. Could be the 2 or 3 of Wands there. So the High Priest, it says intend and create. So put our intentions forth and then create something that you want to create, whether that be your own happiness, whether that be something, that you've always wanted. Like if you've always wanted a pet, like I did, I just decided I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get a pet. Or, making sure you have a good job and saying I'm gonna take a leap and I'm gonna go for a new job because this one's just not making me happy, and just making sure you're in a happy place. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah, that's what we were talking about there. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing, having that gut feeling and just knowing that that's right. And it's usually the first feeling that we have is our gut feeling, that we feel right here in our, you can't see me, but right here in our gut, in our stomach, right in the top. Sometimes in the low, we feel it as well. You know, that gut feeling that something is either wrong or right, or which decision we need to make, even if it's going against, what people would normally say. I know I'll tell you a little bit of story if you don't mind. Hi, Hunter. Welcome, welcome. And I think I know you, Hunter. Do I know you, Hunter? I think I do. And let me see here. You like these cards, Sharp Lisa? Awesome. Okay. So I took a regular route to work when I was in Florida, and then on my way back, I was going to take that route again, and there's an interstate that was off to the side, and it's faster um, during normal, like not business hours. But business hours is much slower, and I never went that way. I went the other way because it was faster. And when I approached the interstate, something, that gut feeling told me, it said, you need to take the interstate. I was like, this is stupid. Why am I even thinking this? I was like, I'm not going to. Okay, fine. I'll take the interstate. So I took the interstate. Nothing happened. Got home, and turned on the news, and there was a crash at the exact same time on the other road that I normally would have been at. Would I have been there? I don't know. But something told me that there was danger over there on that road on Hillsborough Avenue. I'll never forget it. And I took the interstate instead. And who knows, it could have been, really bad. It was like an 8-car crash or something like that, a couple of fatalities. It was bad. So just trusting your gut instinct like that, I think has got me a lot out of a lot of jams. And traveler, moving in new directions. Sometimes we do just need to pick up and go, don't we? Or just, go and visit other countries. I would love to be able to do this more. So I think that's a good goal to have, is to travel. All right, let's take a look here. Hunter, do I know you? I'm almost positive I do. I think I used to work with you. If you're the person I'm thinking of. Is this up here? Yeah, I think it is the Hunter. I know. Maybe. You'll have to let me know. Angels protecting. Yeah. Gotta love when that happens. Yeah, absolutely. And then this is the Archangel Michael deck that I have here. Show you the back of it. And these are quotes from Michael. He, of course, is the angel of protection. He's my main angel. And I think a lot of people see he's like the dude that protects us from everything. So let's see what these cards say here. Take control of your thoughts. That's a big one. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Trust in divine purpose. And you are protected. That's what we were talking about. How Michael always will protect us if we call on him. The source will protect us. So we have something that a lot of people don't have or don't know they have. We have the right to call in protection. We know nothing's going to happen to us that isn't, already planned and isn't for our good. It will be for our good. We know that. So it says, you are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. And then trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Right? And you're talking about healing earlier. Knowing you're on the right path. I think that's important, because sometimes we can get sidetracked, right? And we don't know if we're on the right path or not. And we can get sidetracked and go down detours, and that's okay too. But knowing you're on the right path, knowing that you're at the right job, you're doing, what you should be doing, to fulfill your life purpose, right? Because that's what just going to bring you happiness. I needed that trust your guidance. Yeah, absolutely. Trust in the divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. I think we already read that one. Trust the guidance you're receiving. Here's one I wanted to pull out there. Natalie. It says, Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present, excuse me. That'd be great. Let's have Archangel Michael as the president. I'm just saying. I'm not into politics, but I'm just saying. Wouldn't that be awesome? I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. And then take control of your thoughts. I know this is one that gets me a lot of times. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Right? So we can't control our thoughts as much as we can control our feelings and how we are, in a state of what? We're in a state of love or a state of believing, a state of happiness. Right? Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So manifesting as well, right? A couple more here. This is a healing mantra deck, and it gives you some mantras to say during the day. So I'm going to pull a few of these. All right. Overcoming fear. It's a big one. Creating cooperation. Expressing free will. Hearing inner guidance. Let's take a look at these. Hearing inner guidance says, my intuition flows whenever I am still. So thinking about that power of now. Again, there's a book by Eckhart Tolle. It's Eckert, I believe, and Tolle is Tolle. No Y on the end. But he's a wonderful German philosopher and spiritual leader. And he is all about the power of now. He has a book on that, Sip Sip. If you haven't read that book, I really recommend that you do. You will not be sad that you had that because it's awesome. And I thought about it because my intuition flows whenever I'm still. It's all about being in the power now, not worrying about yesterday because yesterday has already happened. We cannot change that. We can't change what has happened yesterday. It's done, right? And we can't worry about tomorrow. We can, but why? Because guess what? It's not even happened yet. So that's all about having that intuition that flows whenever I am still. And that's when the power of now. That's the strength of meditation. And then expressing free will. My choices determine how brightly I shine. Yeah, we have that free will. We can do what we want. We can stay. We can go. We do what is called for us in the best possible scenario. Then that will determine how brightly you shine. You'll shine like the angels if you do that. Creating cooperation is a big one for me too. More gets accomplished when everyone has a role to play. Right, when everyone's getting along, when you have the cooperation of yourself, and you don't let little things get to you. Don't let little things from others get to you. It says stay strong. And it says overcoming fear, I will transcend every loss. That's a big one too, because a lot of times it's really hard to let go of things, of people who have passed on. But we know that we can overcome it, and that there's always something better, not better than those people or things necessarily, but something that's going to come in that can be better for you, um, and take you to a better situation. And you'll always remember the wonderful times you had in the past as well. All right, let's pull one more here. Actually, I've got two more, and then we will close. Let me see here. No, Jackie does not sleep. That's right. Hey, Garnett, welcome. Yeah, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. It's on Amazon. You guys can get it. Really, it's on there. And if you have a Kindle with your Amazon, you can get it there. I don't think it's even that expensive. No, Jackie does not sleep, especially on the weekends. Yesterday is just a memory, and tomorrow is never what it's supposed to be. Yeah, Bob Dylan. I love that. I've never heard that song. That's exactly what I was thinking, Garnett. That's exactly what I was thinking. The picture next to my name is the first Reiki symbol, Chokure. Okay, you can pull up a better picture in a minute. Try visualizing it next time you do the hands-on healing. I love that. I've never tried hands-on healing. Genealogy junkie, except for maybe myself. So that's really interesting. I'll look that up. Thank you. I'll definitely try to do that. All right. Let's do the secret forest here. This is Denise Lynn. I really, really love her. Oracle's got a few of hers. All right. So we got the stag spirit, leadership. Look at this again, third time. Moonlight enchantment, magic. Third time tonight. Bee spirit, prosperity. And daffodil, new beginnings. So yeah, it's great that we can have new beginnings and put the past behind us. And I think that's so important that we do that. And whatever you're doing, even if it's just waking up and you're being thankful for, having this day and just for being alive. We have a new beginning, that we can start a new day as well and do things differently than how we did before. Bee spirit, prosperity, right? So we know that the hard work that we do will pay off. And then here's that moonlight enchantment with the magic again. So that's a big message I think is coming out tonight, is we have the power of magic in our fingertips, in our prana, in our chakras, right? We have that magic. We have that magic. And then leadership. It's something I think that we're called to do, not like a holy calling or anything like that, but if we are leaders of the things that we know and we spread that to other people who, of course, want to hear it, then we are doing something that makes us happy, right? And we're helping other people, which I think makes us happy in turn, just like we were talking about. All right. Let's pull one more here. This is the Whispers of Love. Come across the river and meet the holy man burning spear. Okay, yeah, I've never heard that one. My dad does remote. I didn't know that, Jackie. I did not know that at all. That's really interesting. Gotcha. Yeah, I've tried it hands-on, and it does work a lot for me. So I'd be interested to see what more I could get out of that, out of Reiki. Hey, Dean, welcome. Skipped here. That's interesting, Garnett. Thank you. A friend taught you Reiki? That's cool. I would love to learn more. Oh, thank you, Nibra. Very sweet of you. Yeah, absolutely. My email is down um, in the description down below. If you want to send me an email, you're welcome to anytime. We can have a chat. See if any cards want to come out here. There we go. You are limitless. Have faith. True love. Forgiveness. It's a big one. This one just says, I love you. And miracles and blessings. So some awesome things to look at here as we finish up. But you are limitless. You can do anything you choose, right? A lot of times we feel restricted, but the truth is we do have the ability to do what we want. It may take a little bit of time, a little bit of preparation, but if we're here, we have the power to do what we want. We're limitless. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Believing in something that you cannot see. Just like the wind. We know the wind's there. Can you see the wind? No. Can you see what the wind does? Yeah. So having faith in source and things that we cannot see. The angels, our ancestors, our family members who have passed on. Have faith that you know that they are there. If you feel they're there, they're there. True love. This love is once in a lifetime. Yeah, so I think that's great too. Sometimes that can just be self-love. And true love is something that, is a little tricky for me sometimes. That when I see it as self-love first, because I think you have to love yourself before you can love others. So I'm still working on that one. But just thinking, how nice it would be to be able to have a partner sometimes. And I don't do that often, but I was thinking about it before this. And I was like, man, it'd be awesome just to have a partner who I can share some of the load with, but not just that, just be able to have a partner that's here physically, um, that gets me, understands me, loves me for who I am, and I can do the same for them, right? So if you have that, you are lucky. You are very lucky if you have that, or if you have had that. It's amazing, right? So I definitely understand what that is saying there. And that comes with the I love you card. These are powerful words. Yeah, that's all it says. And that's the back of the cards, too. Saying I love you to the people that you care about. And not just like when you go or when you're leaving or, hey, I love you, but have a good night, bye-bye. But instead, just surprise somebody that you do love, of course, and tell them, hey, I just want to know I love you and I'm here for you if you ever need anything. And that can change a person's viewpoint of whatever they're going through. If they, just know that somebody loves, that somebody cares, right? It's so important. And forgiveness is a huge one here. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Yeah, it just ends up being more on us, doesn't it? When we don't forgive others. So that's a huge one, is forgiveness. And then finally, the last one I have here is miracles and blessings. And I think this is a great way to end it, because it says everything has its gifts. So every person, every living, breathing thing that's here on this earth has its purpose and has a gift. So we have miracles and blessings that we have every day in this life, right? Okay. Look at the comments here. What comes out? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with that. And let's see here. The power of love. Yep, it's very, very powerful. And forgiving yourself. Yep. And it all starts with us. I love that, Naira. Yeah, it does. You have to be the one that makes the the first stab at it. So if something needs to change, we have to do something to change it. So we have to turn around and have that 8 of Cups moment where we're saying, okay, this is no longer resonating with me. This is not working because I tried it 4 times. It's not working now. And I'll just tell you a little story, and I was going to save it for tomorrow, but I'll just make it real brief. When I was in college, there was a time when I had, a person that I really, really, really loved, and I was at a Christian university, and it was not good to love someone of the same sex or to have show any feelings or anything else. And yet I was very, very close to this person, and of course he was could not, commit because of the way he believed. And so I ended up going out of there and changing the way I looked at everything. But he stayed in it, and I think is married, has kids, and it's. I'm just thinking someday, like, wouldn't it be wonderful? He came back, and then I'm thinking, no, I don't, because I learned the lesson that if someone does not have the same feelings that you have towards them, that's not true love. So why would you want that? Why would you want that at all? You wouldn't want that. So chasing after something that's just not going to happen, that's just hurting yourself, because you deserve to be loved 100%, just like the other person deserves to be loved 100% too. So I think that's where the true love and all the I love yous are coming in here, is saying, be strong in who you are as a person, right? And believe in yourself, and don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, right? So I will close it with that. Yep. Just can't make someone love you. Lesson learned. Yeah, I gotcha. All right. You can forgive but not forget. Same. And I think that's okay, Scorpio. I think that's okay, as long as you don't hold it against them, that you have your eyes open, because we learn, right? So we learn, maybe we do things a little bit differently the next time when it comes to this person. And if they hurt us, we have some stronger boundaries when they've hurt us, going into the next time. If there is the next time, sometimes I think it's okay to say, you've crossed my boundary and I'm sorry, but I don't want this as a part of my life, or you're a part of my life right now. I think that's okay, because we're the ones that have to protect ourselves. But more than that, the love that we deserve is we shouldn't settle for less at all. We are one and the same person. Yeah, absolutely. So I could keep on going, but yeah, the right person will love you for who you are. Yep, absolutely. And thank you guys for being here. I can just keep going and going with this stuff and be here all night. But I appreciate you guys coming to the Oracle reading. I really do. Love you guys. I will be on Gertrude's channel. Jackie, can you put that link in one time if you don't mind? One more time. I'll be on her channel tomorrow and talking about my coming out story. So I'm really excited about that. And if you guys want to hear that, but that will be at noon Eastern Standard Time. All right. All right. So everybody have a good, wonderful night. Sleep good. And I'll give Jackie a chance to put that in there. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Love to you. And we will see you soon. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.